Holy macaroni, the camera worked. Which, baby, that never happened. So tonight is going to be one of those good nights. Like, we are ready for LFR. We are ready for the next bit of story. We're doing a couple extra things too. We're going to be looking at the April Fool's stuff a little bit later. We're going to do our chores really quickly. And then that's it. We're going into story because your girl got spoiled. Just a little. A tiny little bit. I saw her face. I saw her. I seen her on Twitter. Which, by the way, Twitter, stop. Hasn't been a week yet. Like, within an hour or two of it being out to the world, there literally was spoilers. Like, baby girls, calm down. That was not kind. Okay? Like, oops, I don't have my chat bot on. So if you're saying something right now, I'm missing it. That's on me, though, not on you. Bear with me a second. She'll be fixed up. It'll be just a sec. We're going to go through our stuff to make sure we didn't miss any of you lovely peoples. So bear with me. Yes. Yes. Okay. Actually, it all seems to be good. So let me go testy test. Test 1. Test 2. Double test. How about that? Test 3. That should all show up right here. None of it showed up. We love that. Close it all. We're gonna get our thing back open. Back open. My goodness. That's how to know I'm French. Something back open is definitely not English. So test 3 came in good. We're gonna try test 1 again. We're gonna try tester. Baby, we're gonna try test 3 just again to be sure. Test 3. And we should see it. Ka-chow. We got it all. Almost like I know what the fuck I'm doing. It's not often it happens. Okay, just let me enjoy that, alright? Awesome, we got our controller working. Oh my goodness. Hess is in his cute mode. We like Hess, okay? Again, he's the cute one. So let's put this stuff up. 75, 49. And you see, every time you guys come back, there's less and less of them. Why? Because I'm selling them. That's how this works. Okay, let's see. 89. Oof. So what you guys heard was Pride and Penance. It's actually the end of my stream songs a lot of the time. And what's cool about it is that's also the music out of Revendreth in Shadowlands. Which, listen, we can all agree that Shadowlands sucked. Revendreth was a vibe, okay? And they had Tubbins and Gubbins. Like, how could you not like that? That's a lie if you don't. I disagree. You cannot convince me. And Bastion is still probably one of the most beautiful zones ever, question mark? Although, like, right now, I don't think it's much of a competition. Silvermoon's winning. Keldalas? Keldalas? Fuck, I have no idea to pronounce it. I'm sorry. Queldalas? I don't even care what it is. It's stunning. It's gorgeous. It's everything. Send that to the main. Okay, so that's part 1 of the chores. Part 2 is going to get our nodes, which should be fine. We're going to get a whole 120 this time. So that's the goal there. I think so. Yep. I could sleep. Not in a bad way. I got my energy drink here. Which I'm still down I am down a cup of coffee today. Again. I don't know. Oh, we're dying. Hold on. Okay. So we're gonna have to Can I get this up here maybe, Kay? We're fine. It'll make it. It'll be fine. I just can't like run off with the controller while it's charging. It's a PS5 remote, so it does take some charging. Can't just replace the batteries and call it a day. Which, batteries suck, don't get me wrong. But there are some slight advantages to that. And those slight advantages are very much, hey, pop them in, pop them out, ready to game. I am, however, an economical gamer. So, to me, if I, in all honesty, when I had an Xbox controller, that baby was corded. I don't give a shit. I'm not paying for batteries. The only reason why I have PS5 remote is because I bought a PS5. Like, that's literally the end of the sentence. So if you were here last night, we tried a new game. It didn't quite work out. Nothing wrong with that. We just need to troubleshoot the poop out of it. I haven't had a chance to do that. But we did end up playing some Magic the Gathering Arena, where we made the most degenerate black deck. Not the most, because like, it could get worse. And if I had more mythic cards, it would be so much worse. Either way, when it's done, I don't think players are going to like me very much. And that's okay. Alright, not being liked. So, that's gotta be something I'm working towards now. Also, oh, what else did I want to say? Oh yeah, spoilers. So, while we're doing our chores, let's talk about spoilers. I saw some screenshots of Sylvanas. That's right, our baby girl, I love Sylvanas. So, like, you guys want to hear a bias? There you go. And, oh no! I'm one of the tree defenders. And I know, like, people are like, oh, the writing was really bad back then. And even the writers are like, hey, listen, we definitely didn't want to do that. To me, the only shitty writing there was in Shadowlands. Like, I am down with the tree burning. I am down with Sylvanas being like, no, man, I'm fucking unhinged. Because she is. She is. They wrote her that way. Like, from the get-go. It is a trope, though. And it is one of the more problematic tropes of World of Warcraft's writing. So, without going too much into detail, one of the more annoying parts of Warcraft's earlier writing is how women were treated in the writing. So generally speaking, and you can see this trope with the women. One, women were all emotional characters who once their emotions got out of hand, they went frantic and chaotic and did crazy things. Jaina Tyrande Sylvanas, right off the top of my head. And those are like the easy to pick up ones. Like, there's a lot more. But generally speaking, that's the complaint of women writing in Warcraft. And you can, like, I don't say audibly because that's like the wrong word, but you can like tell when somebody pointed it out and we're like, oh shit. Can you guess when? If you guessed Draenor, you're wrong. If you guessed BFA, you would be correct. BFA is where they started to correct it. They course corrected Sylvanas. They almost made Tilanji that way and definitely could have, and then chose not to. And of course, Legion was a masterclass in women. Like, they did very well. But like everywhere else, there was certainly a miss. Sylvanas, 100%. If I just told you that's Tyranda's backstory, you'd be like, oh yeah, I believe it. Oh, she made an emotional decision based in a situation like that and acted irrationally. We did that in BFA. Like, half of that, they were going at each other's throats, and they were doing that. Like, one became the Night Warrior. A ritual that very few people tend to even survive. That's only been invoked a couple times. To beat the other. And then how she killed, the Thanos, and her going after Sylvanas in Shadowlands. And I mean, again, the story did warrant some emotional reactions, and I'm not saying it didn't. The problem is that was every female character of all time. I would honestly argue the only one that was starting to change that was Anduin. And let me tell you when he punched Rathian in the face, which, by the way, like, I could watch that on fucking loop. You want to give me a cutscene on Warcraft that makes me gush a little bit? Watching Anduin punch Rathian in the face, which he deserved. But that was 100% an emotional reaction. But it won't be considered that because it wasn't chaotic. You know what I mean? It was more masculine in energy. So BFA really started to course correct. Legion, they were like, no, baby girl. Mm-mm-mm. And they did a lot of the fixing there. I think I'm mixing up my expansions because BFA came first, then it was Shadowlands. Or was it BFA, Legion, then Shadowlands? Dude, I'm getting old. Let me double check, but BFA was the answer. Female, WoW expansions in order. Yeah, so Legion, they did good. BFA, they course corrected. And in, Shadowlands, they shifted that focus, and we actually had some really good female heroes. We had some of the first trans characters come up. Like, it was a big shift, but not there. Hold on one second. My little Hellions just came in. I'm calling them that because they're right there, and they're, you know, they deserve to be teased once in a while. My little Hellions just come running in. Hello, Henry. Sorry about that. My teenagers just came in and be like, Mom, I finished my homework. Good. Good. Love that. He's been struggling with doing it. And we had taken away his phone until he did it. So that was the rule. And it's a long weekend. So, like, he wanted his phone. He was getting quite sick of not having it. And we said, like, no friends, no girlfriends, no none of that bullshit. Until you get caught up. I don't know what's with this generation. Because I can remember in high school having like a few kids in class not do their work. But it was few and far between. And it was usually like the couple of party kids. And then like the rest were like the a certain group of kids that really struggled with school. Didn't give a fuck. Where here I find like across the board they don't give a fuck. It's weird. But anyway. And no, I'm not saying that because it's my kids. No, sometimes my kids are assholes too. But that's what I've heard from one of the teachers, that generally speaking, the kids just straight up don't give two fucks about any of it. So a lot are failing just due to not doing anything in class. They just show up. So. It's an interesting shift in the paradigm. And the generations. I'm gonna go down here and get the other stuff on this side. Not a lot of people go. Woo! On the bright side, though, we're here. We're gonna play some Warcraft. And Sylvanas is gonna be there somewhere. I don't know where. I know I ran across a couple threads on Twitter where people like, ew, she's back. I hate it here. Ew, a reuniting of the elves. I hate it. Ew, she didn't serve enough time. Well, she's been gone for 2 expansions. 2 full expansions. And I don't think people remember, like, this is the end of a saga that's coming in here. So I don't know, like, if they're trying to reunite a bunch of people now to fight a big bad, and then that's where we're gonna find losses. If this was Final Fantasy, I'd tell you the reuniting of the sisters just means one of them's dying. Like, the long death, not the short death. So, if I was betting, I'm not against a reuniting of the elves type storyline. I guess it just doesn't interest me. Because none of them, like, much like the Horde and the Alliance, they all have, they fundamentally doesn't shift the problems. Like, yeah, you can fight for a greater good, but deep down the fundamental problems are still very much present, and it's not changing tomorrow. But I would prefer to see the barrier between Horde and Alliance gone. Like, gone. Like, Horde in Stormwind, Alliance in Orgrimmar, Orc Alliance members, Draenei Horde. Like, that, to me, that's the long dream. Like, to me, the decision of your faction should be a RP choice and a story choice, and not a and to me, there should be, like, world leaders that chose those factions. I don't know. I like the idea of being able to pick based on what you actually want to play. But I also cannot reiterate how much I find it stupid that they literally cut 50% of the player base off from each other. Like, for the longest time, there's literally half of the Warcraft players you can't play with. That's incredible to me. It's just like, it's a big miss. But call a spade a spade. Did it work? It worked. Did it function for marketing? Baby. We all have merch going left or right. Like, Horde and Alliance, left and right's really politics. That's a whole different ballgame. But yeah, just that thought on its own. Yeah, I am that girl. I want to see the Horde Alliance broken up, or I want to see it stay exactly as it is today, but I want to play whatever race in whatever side of the coin. Like, you cannot name a race that doesn't have some reason to join the Horde of the Alliance, right? And there's a million of RP reasons of why you'd want to. Just imagine love. How many enemies to lovers could you imagine be out there? Or forbidden love. I'm telling you, there's a bajillion, like... And I'm okay with flimsy. I know it's gonna sound stupid, but like... If you can give me a flimsy-ass reason to make something fun, I am down. I'll take your flimsy-ass reason. Like, flying mouse is a good example. They don't design a lot of ground mounts anymore because people don't use them. They tend to use their flying mounts almost exclusively. There's a solution to that, and that's make everything fly. And then if you like peeps, what the fuck? That doesn't make any kind of sense. It don't. I'm not gonna argue with you. But why can't we make it make sense? Why can't we come up with the flimsiest, stupidest reason? Maybe we fucking put pixie dust on them. I don't need a reason. Maybe we attached goblin glider kits to them. Again, I don't need a reason. Make it fun. Let people play on their favorite mounts. Right? Same thing as like a t-shirt and jeans. There are a lot of people that would be very angry to see a pair of jeans in World of Warcraft. And this is one of the things that Final Fantasy nails. They do it because, fuck it, you want it. Is that what you want for your character? Does your character like denim? There you go. They got denim. That easy. That's the end of that. They like hoodies? Perfect. They have a hoodie. Sneakers? Sneakers it. They don't care. And I kind of like that idea. Again, hello, Badawik. Oh, sorry, is it Badawi? So I believe Khalil is a name on its own, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me. I really don't like to get stuff like that wrong. I'd love to address you the way you wish to be addressed. But still, like, to me, why not? Why can't my Draenei wear a hoodie? She'd look gorgeous in a little pink hoodie. Or my panda. Are you telling me a pair of sneakers and a pair of, like, booty shorts wouldn't look fantastic on her? They would. They would. That's the end of that. Like, that's that easy to me. Players want it. Make it happen. It costs nothing to do it. Hello, Mehmet. You're not like, we're still doing chores. Almost done the chores, though. So you caught me at a really good time. About to send some stuff to the bank. That one. Then send my big girl, or I say big girl, I mean main girl, some materials. I'm gonna go vendor this because we're gonna be hitting the new MSQ that just dropped, which I already got a little bit of spoilers for, which broke my little heart because my baby girl's coming back and I want to see it. It would have been like the ultimate surprise, and that's kind of what sucks about it. All right, where are we at here? Okay, let's get some energy drink into us. I've learned insurmountable. To be fair, it's a big one. And I want to be clear, my English is good. It's still second language. There's some words I still have a very hard time spelling. Stuff like separate. That's a word I look at and I can look at 100 times and I will get it wrong 100 times. It is not a word that I can spell with ease. I don't know how people do it. It sounds different than it's spelled, and then you look at it and then it looks wrong and you're like, why are you doing this to me? You look sneaky. I'm gonna straighten out. But I'm bilingual enough to work in English and work in French, so we're like, that's the business language. So I would say like 49-51. But ma langue maternelle c'est en français. It's my maternal first language is French. Oh, baby girl, we're heading back to Silver Moon. Alright, here we go. There's the mailbox. Usually it depends on the situation, if I'm being really honest. I know that's not a real answer, but like, for example, when I'm working, I prefer to speak in French. It's what we do business in. It's ideal. I have worked exclusively in French for 8 years. I have not. I'm Canadian. I've pretty much stuck here. I've never been to Europe. That is like next year or year after goal. So like French for work, easy. Gaming, English. Because the media is in English, so you get used to attack. Actually, small quick story. I used to play a lot of Overwatch. Okay, and in one random match, I got into a group of people from Quebec who spoke exclusively French, who played the game in French. So when they were making call-outs, it was all in French. And that took some getting used to. That took some, like, playing with that, because eventually they added me as a friend and we would play on Discord, and we would play a lot actually. But like, for after a while there, the call-outs got harder. I had to learn them in French. I had no idea, but yeah, I speak French fluently. So it very much depends. Like for streaming, I prefer in English because we got a game. It's easy. I know the lore in English. In technical field, computing, either language is good with me. Oh, I still can't cash that in, can I? Alright, Erator. Battle of the Bridge. Battle of the Greg! Greg! Okay, I'm gonna remind everybody. Before we do this, I was spoiled with a screenshot. Thanks to Twitter. I seen Sylvanas. I seen my baby girl. I seen people bitching about her existence and coming back. So, do I know what happens? No, I don't. But do I know my baby's coming back? Do I know Sylvanas is coming? Yes, so that's all I know. Let's get this scenario going. Because, like, I've been waiting for this. I almost streamed Warcraft last night because I wanted to. Is that the work phone? That is the work phone. I almost streamed Warcraft last night because I was so excited to see Sylvanas. So, here we go. We're doing it together. I don't know what's happening, but I know my baby girl is there. I just hate that it was spoiled, because that's something y'all wanted to see a good reaction? That would have blown your asses away. I love Sylvanas. Elves, assemble! It's like the Avengers. Okay, bring this down. We're ready. Okay, the Horde sales look really good. Even as an Alliance player, you gotta give it to them.
Elves of Azeroth, the devouring host has come to consume our homes, our lives, and our families. We will not.
Okay, so we got the trees.
Anyone else, not one more. Today, we break the void.
Our night elves. Are the vehicles there? Night elf druid. Umbrick is there. Chandris. We love Chandris, by the way.
Deal with them first before we assault the span. What can I do?
I'm ready.
In the fight. Clarissa will provide support from the skies, and Thalithra from the sea. The rest of us will pierce the enemy's line and secure the harbor. Champions, with me!
For the Alliance, let's go!
Our troops are ready.
You can see it, huh? Oh, look, at Starfire. Like, the druid attack. This is loud, I gotta turn it down. I'm getting too excited! Hello, Aaron. Ah! Yeah, Moonfire. Yep. No, Xalatath. Yes, Xalatath. Okay, Eritor, let's go, baby girl.
I do not.
Oh, that was like a consecration type spell. What language is that, if you don't mind me asking? I don't know it. Off the top of seeing it. But I don't want to assume. Turkish. Ah! The language I don't see very much of, at least in my part of the world. Keep in mind, I'm in Eastern Canada. It's not an international hub city. We do see a lot of Arabic. We see a lot of French and English, obviously. We see some Mi'kmaq. So that's the indigenous language of the area. Of the area. That's correct to say that. I'm trying to get, and we do see some Tagalog, not a lot of it. Something that's only picked up as of recent. We've had an increase of people from Indian descent. Now I don't know what language they speak, but it's not one that I know a lot about. Oh, nice! Well, that's cool. That means we got Turkish warcraft fans. Yeah, based on knowledge, that's what I've got. And it honestly even depends on which parts you're in. Now, I remind people that I'm in a bilingual province, the only one in Canada that is bilingual. Quebec is French, the rest are Anglophone, and with the exception of my province, they are single languaged, officially. Yes, there's French Canadians and English Canadians in all of them, but the majority, like, this is the true bilingual province. So in like French speaking areas, you'll see a lot more Arabic, which is kind of cool. It's one of the things that I learned in university, that a lot of Arabic countries speak French as well. And even at work, because I work mostly in French. Like, my boss is from Tunisia. Which, once I found out how good the wine is from Tunisia, like, that's a best kept secret. Not many in Turkey speak English. It's education. Well, I have to ask. I assume it's because there's no need for English to be spoken in the country, or very little need of it. Like, our schools require us to learn French and English. Even in English schools, they have French classes. But again, that's based on where we are at. We're in the Americas. English is a very important language here. And we have more French classes than other provinces because we're the bilingual province. I had the luxury of going to a French school where my secondary language classes were English. But if you can imagine being in an American country, our media is very easy to get in English, so having access to English media, and a lot of it, very easy. But on fait français. And for those of you who do speak French, that's the accent you hear. Like, oh, that's a little odd. That's what it is. We almost got it. Yeah. Oh, what are you doing all the way the fuck over there? Push forward, you know, just like run across. Here. Can I mount up? Fuck yeah. Can I fly? No. Language, Franca, making it essential for people learning. Provide speakers. I can imagine. Here, the advantage is French. So the more French you speak, the better job you can have access to. Like there's a key advantage to speaking French. But again, that's a local thing, provincial thing, and not a cross Canada thing. It's like most of Canada, you can get by without ever have spoken a word in French. I believe so. I believe you are correct. My boss is from Tunisia. We have some people that work with us that are from Morocco. I used to work with a guy from Nigeria. Went to school with a guy from Kenya. So like those are my more international experiences of learning other people's cultures or in that area. Because again, when I went to university, that's who I went to classes with and I could learn from.
And mark their cannons so the Rendorai can destroy them.
This is a big quest. Are they one of the best countries to live in because of the opportunities it provides its citizens? I will admit, it's very good. The only thing I would disagree with is our cost of living is very high. And we have some, I want to say, critical housing, some very critical housing problems at the moment. And we also share a border with you-know-who. It's like, I've heard it described in two ways. One, I've had a teacher describe it as we are a mouse sleeping next to an elephant and we're pray to God that they don't roll over. Or number two, this is my favorite way to describe it. We are renting an apartment above a meth lab. Yeah, what they do isn't great. It is what it is. But like, we hope they don't blow it all up. We really hope they don't fuck it up for everybody.
I do not have a target.
You know, Walter White, that shit? No. Uh-oh. Oh, sorry. I thought he was going to be bigger than he is. We have some comedians too that have a few of those that are pretty good. But yeah. You could imagine. On the bright side, Cuba still likes us. Outside of the gas issues in Venezuela, again caused by our neighbors, Cuba is a country that is zero entry from the U.S. Where us as Canadians, we are welcome to vacation there as we want. So if an American wants to vacation in Cuba, they have to go to Canada first and then fly from Canada to Cuba.
The void obeys my will. That's the last cannon. Signal of a reason to strike.
Okay, how do I do that? Pew! Oh, cutscene! I had a gun. Did you see that? Holy Christ, that's a lot of tentacles. But aren't they like Legion, that they just keep getting recreated? Mount up! Okay.
Champion, now that the skies are clear, fly to me at the bridge. It is time to advance to Quel'Danas.
Fly to me. Yeah. They're so good.
Thalystra and Varisa are in position. It's good you are here. We must protect those.
Let's take
in
the
need.
bridge.
Now is the time. Signal Thalystra to open fire. Attack!
How is this supposed to go? Oh shit, I'm dying. Here, you guys kill that, and I will come back.
The enemy's lines are breaking. Do not let up.
We have them on the run. Let this devouring host know the fury of Quel'Danas.
I need to target something first. I need a target. I need to get closer.
Ah! Help! Let's get my butt kicked for a second. You can. I just don't have one, I don't think.
So much like your parents, leading an army to their meaningless death.
This army will see you vanquished, Zalatath. I swear it on my father's shield.
To be fair, like, she's not the first one to have that happen, you know what I mean? Let's see.
Will
I do
your
not
light
target.
twist into wrath? Will you set your armor ablaze again? And this time, will your friends burn in the
I need
flames?
to target something first.
The only one who will burn today is you.
Okay, okay, okay.
I offer you a way out, Eritol. A chance to
Uh-huh.
live and lick your wounds. After all, I never took an interest in you.
Is that fear in your voice, Zalatath? You're not going anywhere.
That's not fear. Homeboy, she ain't scared of you. She's much too arrogant. If you guys, have you guys ever played Curse of Strahd on, as if it's on a game? No, D&D, Dungeons and Dragons. Curse of Strahd is like this. Strahd don't give a shit. He doesn't care if you're stronger than him. There's no way you can convince him at any point that you have the upper hand. It's a middle finger. Purely.
I need to get closer.
Don't stand in the poop. Like Xalotad there, she's won. Like, you are not the problem right now. Don't stand in the poop. That's good raid advice, by the way. Don't stand in the poop. It's not a buff. That's my favorite one, though. It's not a buff. I like that boom boom, that boom. I did. I watched, I finished it right after Christmas with my husband. And it's a series that it could have been so much more. I wish it would have ended halfway through season 4, or even season 4. I've heard some people argue that it should have ended in season 3, and they're correct as well. I would have been okay with that. I personally like season 4, but are we ready? Okay, because I think this is it. I think this is where my baby girl. Please.
For opportunity.
There's a chocolate chip, by the way.
Oh, you struggle in vain. Leave this dark place.
Oh, I look cute walking in.
Your end.
To be fair, I don't look as good as those
Why
three.
spend your last moments
Or them.
in agony? I've already won.
All you've done is unite us.
Those two side by side's a big deal. Lady Liadrin.
I would never miss an opportunity to raid the Sunwell.
Oh, the hell! They came! Oh, the Haranir came too. Okay.
The goddess has drawn a path for you.
We will not let Xalotad and her devouring host take this city! For Azeroth!
Hello, Adagiv! For the Alliance! Yes! Adagiv, you caught in like some of the best times. Hey, before we continue, I need to tell you, I know Sylvanas is coming. I know she's coming. I seen a screenshot. I don't know when, I don't know where, but like...
Now we must face Xalotad before this dark well corrupts all of Azeroth.
I'll take my pet. Is he cute? He's very fucking cute. I'll take my Hawkstrider. Chocobo.
What can I do?
Oh
We need
no!
the bridge. The true battle lies ahead. Be ready for the worst.
Oh no! The story mode's only open next week? I can't wait a week to see Sylvanas! Ugh.
All prices here are reasonable.
I do like the fact that they have 2 rates. Okay, I really do enjoy that part. I know they did. But like, oh. Give me a second. I think we're gonna watch it because I can't wait. And to be fair, I want to be ahead of the spoilers because, like, another week that's going to be out. So let's go do that. Again, I'm not proud of it. I am not proud of this. Okay, I would much prefer to play it. Okay? But the internet will ruin this for me. So we might as well watch it together. Before I do that, so turn off the sound on this thing, because you know. We ready? Okay. I can't wait. I'm just so fucking excited. Living Steel right there. Really? I propped a fucking Living Steel. I'll send that to the bank. Anyway, we ready? Come on, baby girl. Okay, let's get this on. Make sure everyone can see it first before I hit play. Yeah, she's black. We ready? There. Okay. We ready? Why is that like that? There, I fixed it. Ready? Okay, we saved Mom. Obviously.
You windrunners. You
Marisa.
just don't know when to lay down and die.
We windrunners are just stubborn that way.
You? I honestly didn't factor for you.
Death comes for all, Zalatan. Even your wretched kind.
Oh god, her voice actor's so good.
Finish this another time, perhaps.
Shape. The last time they were together, it went really south.
You could never leave them more.
There are ways, nephew. But they do take their toll. Regardless, you told me that Silvermoon was in peril. That it needed its Ranger General one last time.
Sylvanas, if the Maw cannot hold you, then maybe there's a way back for you. Back to us.
My penance,
It's not up to you.
my true work has only begun, little sister. The Shadowlands are not at all what they seem. I cannot rest until I've uncovered the truth. Still, I
What?
hope to see you both again. Before the end begins.
Okay, I get why people are complaining. Oh, there you guys go. Addict is gonna come up. Okay. I was excited right up until the last couple lines there. I now understand why people are apprehensive. And if you guys are looking for the answer is we're... Okay, reminder, the worst expansion in World of Warcraft history is what? Shadowlands. That's not up for debate, it is. Okay? Problem 1. Problem 2. The story of the Shadowlands is very much one that was created to, I don't want to say cover, but one to function on top of a writing error. Okay? So there was a shit, and I mean a shit ton of retcons. There was a shit ton. Like, the main bad guy of the expansion was plopped in the middle of the story. No one knew who the fuck he was, and when he died, no one still knew who the fuck he was. Okay? There were hints at bigger things. And I mean, like, when I say hints, I mean, like, grains of sand. Not threads to be pulled out from later. They were very, very vague. And I think that's what they're hinting at here. Okay? That this was all created by the Titans. And there's more at play there. And we know that the Titans have full control over what's going on with the goddess. And they are also in control for the war within. So we know there's some threads there, but if you are apprehensive because the Shadowlands is still a major part of the story, I understand that. I don't know how to feel. I'll have to get some time on it. Let's see what you got out of Eve. One of two things happen. In A3 the vampire guy's coming back. Babe, I love him. And 2, we're going to learn more about them on the Shadowlands. Yes. I'm hoping that's what again, we got to give Warcraft a lot of grace to go and fix and pull those threads correctly to make it seem like it flowed correctly, right? We've got to hope that they can do that. Let me give you the example of its competitor, Final Fantasy XIV. Final Fantasy XIV is not written 10 years in advance. It's not. It never was. What they did is they left threads behind that they could pick up and just continue the story rather than retcon and fix it to fit the narrative they're trying to tell. Another good example is One Piece. Okay, I am not a One Piece fan. Okay, the anime doesn't do it for me. My sister, yes. And we were talking about, she's reading through the manga. And she's like, oh, I got to Sanji's backstory. I'm like, well, okay, I know the backstory. It was in the live action, which live action I really enjoyed. And she's like, no. They extended his backstory in this chapter. And I'm like, okay. So basically, they had a story that lasted so long, they wanted to build on this character that's been there for a while, that's gone through changes, or they wanted to get it up to a certain point to where everything else was. So they added on. Not really a retcon, it's something you didn't know, but it's definitely not something they had written when they first started writing the piece. Shadowlands was a scramble. That part is true. Okay, the writing of it was a scramble. And you can actually go back and see the trouble they went through because of it. 1, they had to get Chris Metzen back. And 2, their head writer was throwing shit at the wall and hoping it stuck instead of actually like fleshing things out and correcting stuff. And some stuff he did for the fucking sake of it. Like the burning of Teldrassil is one of those things. So Shadowlands was supposed to be the like, oh shit, we fucked up, we gotta rein this in and somehow make a good story to it. Now I'm not saying that we don't have a good story coming. I'm saying the apprehension is a legitimate fear, and I understand it. Because the moment she said Shadowlands, I was like, oh, gross. You know what I mean? I started playing this game 18 years ago. In January of 2027. So just 17 years ago now. I started playing it on maternity leave for my oldest, who will be 18 in December. my joy for this game, where I really like dove into the story, was probably 5-ish years later in the next expansion, because I was like into it. And that's where I went from like a 7 to like a 10. Before, I just really enjoyed the playing, the killing of bad guys, the getting together to raid. That's what I enjoyed at the time. Where now I enjoy a little bit more. Yeah, let's go do some Raid Finder. So, let's say like 15-ish years ago. This is when I really, like, teeth were sunk in and I was into it. So, I'm not saying the story is bad at the moment. I'm saying, caution, caution, it could be. And I also am saying, if you do not like it, I get it. I understand. I will not fault you for that thought. If that makes any sense. But again, I could be wrong. Who am I? Just random lady number 5. Alright, no loose ends. Exactly. So again, I'm not saying it's bad or it's going to be bad. I'm saying have a caution light. I'm paying attention. What are you doing? I'm always a fan of a healthy amount of skepticism, but I'm also a fan of don't call a spade, okay? If something is fucked up, say it. But, like, don't sit there and scream random obscenities for the sake of it. So again, did something bad in this storyline happen? No. I don't believe it's poor storytelling, but I do understand if someone looked at it and went like, hey, listen, this has some potential to be real fucking bad. Okay, I get that. That's a fair statement. Oh, you can cash it in now. Yeah. As for my kids are into games, yeah, my youngest son is currently playing Xbox, and my oldest, like, he's almost 18, so he can play whatever the fuck he wants. Pardon my French. Like, they're both at the age where they can just play, which is kind of weird to say out loud. Oh, 'cause my youngest is 15. So they're long past the time of supervision. The most I have to do now is yell at them for not doing their homework.
I will do my duty for Azeroth.
The sun reapers will defend what remains. All that I worked for. Gone. Looked all around. All that I worked for. Gone. Still we stand.
So my kids are old enough to essentially do. It's still so weird to say out loud, but yeah. Especially my oldest. My oldest has a job. My oldest, he's busy. While he won't be graduating this year, he's old enough to decide if he wants to continue with school and do whatever he wants. We're hoping he chooses to continue with school, but that's still a choice at this point for him, at his age. Like, my kid's old enough to vote in 6 months-ish. which is so weird for me, but nope. 6 months-ish. Month-ish.
A manifestation deep in the rift of power. If it is not stopped soon, it could destroy Harrow. Even the Shulker cannot reach so deep in the rift without risking arcane madness. You can. Slay this man.
Like my kid after the summer is old enough to move out.
Beyond the rift.
My oldest. So kindly, like, we no longer supervise what they do on that sense. My youngest is actually 15 next week. It's so crazy to say out loud. A month and a half after turning 18, I was living on my own with my now husband.
This one was allowed to grow for too long. The rift has formed it into something terrible. Without the goddess of ships,
Ads coming.
only torment and rage. It must be stopped.
Safety. Rift on you. AOE incoming.
I do not have
AOE incoming.
Well, it's definitely a culture shock, and it's very American, like Americas, I should say, where we want our kids to move out at the age of 18. But we're also in a situation where the world isn't the same as it was when parents were asking for their kids to move out at 18. If that makes sense. Because when I was young, 18 years old, our parents were kicking you out. Too bad. You're on your own now. You're not my problem anymore. You're an adult. You can handle it. Figure it out.
AOE incoming.
But today, the world is no longer the same. And I don't say that as like a political question, even just a financial one, with complete disregard for the political situation. Remember we discussed earlier that one of the major reasons why I don't recommend Canada to people who are new has everything to do with our housing crisis. Housing's expensive. And I mean, like, not just kind of like, oh, well, you know, don't get to enjoy yourself anymore. No, like, people on minimum wages can't afford to rent an apartment, even if you have roommates. Like, it's very expensive to live right now.
I am out of range. AOE incoming. Yes, I need to get closer.
So even if I wanted my kid to get a job and move out, with or without schooling, an entry-level job is difficult to find right now. He works at a coffee shop now, and he can't rent an apartment on those wages. Plus, there's something about not wanting your kids to go through the hardships that you did. So, like, I know that if my kid was to move out today, they can't afford to do it. I know that if my kid was stuck, I don't ever want my kid to think they can't come home. Ever.
Phase change.
So it's a shift in mentality, but it's also a shift due to economics and less. Because again, with more expensive housing means housing's more expensive for me too. I have a lot less disposable income than my parents would have, or than their parents did.
AOE incoming. I need a target.
It's unfortunate, I mean, but that means that I can't help my kids like other parents could have at the time. We grew up poor. I didn't get any help from my parents, but.
Phase change. It's coming.
Oh shit, we had one tank? Damn.
Rift on me. I am out of range. AOE incoming. AOE incoming.
Have you ever wondered where your ancestors immigrated to Canada? Kinda, not really. And the reason why is because depending on where you're in Canada, your history can be either very simple or very diverse or very different. My mother is what we call an Acadian. She came from, her family and family group came from France. And we're part of the first settlers in Canada, outside of Indigenous. I call a spade a spade. We were definitely not indigenous. So, basically, when the French entered Canada in 1604, the group of people that came in that area were called Acadians. Those people were my mother's family. My father is an Anglophone, which can be traced to Scotland. So it's quite easy to see where those lines are. Some people it's less obvious. It's just something that we've always known.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. At time. Rift online. AOE incoming.
So a lot of the European Canadians are easy to see where they came from. But then again, like, our history's not that old.
AOE incoming. Phase change.
Well, my ancestors, the most interesting part of our ancestry, at least on the east coast of Canada, is with the French that came. Obviously, there was war against French and English, if you can imagine that. However, the French lost. And then there was an active effort to remove the French completely because they refused to convert religions to the Anglican faith or the Protestant faith, which is the faith that, if you remember correctly, Henry VIII came with. So, of course, the Catholic French did not want to shift, and they were like, nah, not happening, don't like that very much. Cool, cool, cool. So, what they did is they did something terrible, which was deport they deported the French from this land. They gathered them up in churches, separated their families, women and children on one side, men on the other, as if you've never heard that before.
I do not
And some were deported back to France. Some were deported into random places in the United States, including Louisiana. So if you ever heard the word Cajun in the United States, that's us. That's that ancestry. That's why a lot of their colloquialisms are the same as ours. Their patois, as it's known, is the same as our French. But that's what happened. that was considered a major genocide of our people.
I do not AOE incoming.
Some of the francophones went north further into Canada. Some returned after they were deported, and some built new lives wherever they were. I was in the group that moved north. And to be perfectly honest, the largest percentage of people of that history is still alive. My English side's a lot less interesting. They moved here for work.
Phase change.
And new opportunities. And with an E. Yes, Prince Edward Island.
I need to get over. I need a partner.
Actually, another fun fact, that's where I was this weekend. Yeah. I'm not joking or exaggerating or being silly. It's 100% true. We got him. Yay! Do I need that? Yeah. Yeah.
Goddess may be able to shape what forms here into what they should be. Until then, the Shulka must protect.
I do not miss rolling for loot.
Thank you, friend.
Do not miss rolling for loot. No, I'm dead. Okay, let me get the map up. Map of Canada. Let's go to Google Maps. That's fine. Let me scroll out so that it's not specific. Okay. And so, Canada, United States. Here's where we are. This is not me, okay? This is not me. That's an old address I had. I'm not doxing myself, okay? Hello, Ludo. Ludo, Quebec. Okay, so that's not me, but I'm in this province, New Brunswick. So that's the bilingual province. Beside our province is Prince Edward Island. You'll see it's connected here by a bridge, actually one of the longest bridges in the world. Anyway, there was a convention here in this city this weekend, which you guys can check out my YouTube channel. All the videos of it are there. But yeah, that's where I was this weekend, getting having a convention. Here, I'm gonna grab the little banana, put him here. That's a highway. Okay. I'm gonna show you where it is. It's pretty cool, like right here-ish. Oh, not quite this way. Right there. Where are you going? That's not the right road. That's not it. Silly Billy. And B16. No, we're here. I want the little guy. Well, definitely not in the ocean. Hold on. Right here. Where is it then? No, it's here. Okay, there it is. Rupioli. Piorile. Wow. Never heard of that in my life. Okay. See? Prince Edward Island. And that's the bridge. It is so freaking cool. It literally goes out into the Northumberland Strait. Like, look at this bridge. See? Confederation Bridge. So yeah, that's where we were this weekend. That's where we had a mini vacation with my husband. Okay. Elaine went there. Good for her. Yeah, that's where we were. 100%. Even being silly, that's where we were. Let me see if I can find it. Longest bridges in the world. Okay. Just wiki. We're here. Where did we go? 36. We were at one point. We're down here. Hold on. Right here. Right there. Longest bridge over ice-covered water. I knew we had some kind of record, but there you go. That's what it is. Longest bridge over ice-covered water. Because that is, it does freeze. It absolutely does. It's Canada. It freezes. There we go. That's the bridge. Very cool. 13 kilometers over the Northumberland Strait. Let's get back. No, not PvP. Raid Finder. We've not done these yet, so we're going to start here. So I've not done any of them. Let's go. Good time. We're having a good night. Let me see, is there any other? Not you. These are lost animals. What else do we got here? Not a whole lot. Alright, let's see what we can do for the world quests. Oh yeah, I want to see what that is. Oh, that's the harvest. Okay. But now in abundant. Okay, I suppose. I don't know what that is. 1,000 gold? Fuck yeah, you know where I'm going. I gotta do a bunch of world quests anyway, so. Can I make money? Yeah, let's go do that. Love that. I've been talking more than I've been drinking, and I'm a little bit behind on my energy drink. Yes, Anne with an E. Anne of Green Gables. Oh, well, to be fair, we're hydrating, but it ain't hydrating, you know? It's it's an energy drink, so I'm trying to stay awake. And I'm trying to finish it before a specific time, not because I'm like fussy, but because I want to be able to go to sleep. After a certain age, having a cup of coffee before bed is no longer a thing. Although coffee I can still do before bed and not have an issue. It's everything else I can't do.
These invaders are not protected by Zuljara. They forfeited that right by invading. Give them no ground.
Yeah, I definitely went there this week. It's so funny. Because Prince Edward Island is small. I mean small, small. Like in a 6-hour drive, you can cover the entire island. But because of the book and of Green Gables, it's a place on the map. In French, there is a playwright from Eastern Canada that also puts our thing on the map, who wrote Les Aiguilles. It's comedy. It's a comedy playwright. Again, like, it's one of those things, it's very cultural. A lot like Anna Green Gables is. But because of that, Island is... Actually, it's the first time I went as an adult in a long time. So it was good to go. I went with my husband. And usually my husband doesn't come to the conventions with me. So for those of you who don't know, I'm an artist alley vendor. So I'll go, and it's usually one of my teenagers that I drag along. However, this one time, my husband's like, hey, you know what? I don't usually do this, but, like, I'd like to do this one. I'm like, are you sure? And he's like, yes, absolutely. So what I did is I called the hotel. I'm like, hey, give us an extra night. So I set us up for an extra night. Okay. And we went a day early and got to spend the weekend together. So we did get to do some touristy things. Not a lot. I did get a chance to go to my favorite, to like the biggest ice cream place ever, which I was very happy about. If you're in Atlantic Canada, you know what I'm talking about.
I need a target.
This is really, really silly, okay? But there's this place called Cows. And it's ice cream. They sell ice cream. They sell nice, expensive ice cream. Is it delicious? It's ice cream. Of course it is. It's good. However, they made themselves stupid famous because of their merch in the funniest way possible. So their merchandise is all parody of cows, of, like, you know, moo cow. Ah, that was dumb. Mistakes were made. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. 100% gonna die. I gotta kill this thing like now. If I want to survive, I gotta kill it. Fuck off. Ah. Anyway. This thing's gotta die. If I want to survive, this thing's gotta die. Alright, there's a chance to survive. Oh my goodness, this guy's gonna save my butt. I'm gonna survive. Yeah, we're good. So, anyway, they make parody shirts of cows. So, like, if there's anything famous in pop media, there's a cow version of it. So if it's like Star Wars, it's Cow Wars. And then there's a picture of Darth Vader, who's also a cow. K-pop demon hunters, they made them into cows. Like, everything you can imagine, they've got it. And that's what made them famous, is their t-shirts. Their ice cream's good, but like it's legitimately like one of the better ice creams. Like, it's a expensive ice cream. But anyway. So I was excited to go see them. First time, so I've been wanting to go see them forever. And like I said, the bridge was the big one I wanted to visit. There's a few more I want to visit. Prince Edward Island also has like red sand beaches and red sand clay, which is cool. Like, to be fair, the ground was still very much frozen when we went there. There was no snow. There is snow now. So, couldn't go play on the beaches. But basically in the summer, their tourism goes a little nuts. Oh, that was fast. Okay, let's see. I mean, I need to, like, Canada's very big. So you can have a very rural, lay on the beach, do nothing type vacation. You can have camping in wilderness, colored leaves and beautiful. You can have a big city vacation too, where you get to experience fun and partying and like concerts. We don't get
You want
concerts.
to see my true strength? I'll show it to you firsthand.
Now I did see the cutscene where she takes Illyria.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first. I need a target. I do not have a target.
Absolutely not. I'm not falling on my bum.
I need to get closer. I need
Have a great night. Thank you so much for stopping in. I really appreciate it, truly. And it's my pleasure to have conversation. I love sharing culture and sharing where we're from and learning from each other. Some of the best parts about being in the world, you know?
I do not have a target. I need a target.
So weak. So pathetic.
Alright. Let's go, BB.
Five, four,
That was nice of you. Thank you.
2, 1. AOE incoming. Ants coming.
Alright, hold on. Oh, they gotta be live. Okay, I get it.
AOE incoming. Watch your step.
Can't believe we're doing LFR. I haven't done LFR in ages. And we're doing it while it's still live content. Like, I love that.
Watch your step. AOE incoming. Ants coming. Step.
he's siphoning them. I get it. Okay. So these are not kill the ads. They are really like, he's just siphoning them like an asshole. Uh-huh. I deserve that. Okay. Sheikah, like, absolutely. That is something that bothers the piss out of me. I don't understand why that's a thing. In fact, I would advise completely against it. LFR gives you a basic overview. Yeah, I know. You can watch videos, you can read things. LFR is a really good point of entry for a lot of people that want to start raiding. Give it to them. It's the easier content. If anything, time gating the harder content makes sense, right? It gives people time to do it together, have a few attempts and to see what it's all about. That's a strafing run. Okay. It makes sense. I know what we're doing now. But no, like, I don't understand why we would gatekeep the easy stuff. The entry level bullshit. I don't. Same thing as the story. Are you kidding me? We watched the cinematic to the ending of the latest raid because Twitter was spoiling it for me. So we literally, and this is the part I hate, we literally put a time gate on players that don't raid. For what? It's for them to get it spoiled by social media? Because you don't raid, so you don't deserve to have it to you when it's live. You don't raid, so if you don't want to get spoiled, you better go YouTube it very quickly before you actually enjoy the content of a video game. Like, fuck off. I'm sorry. I don't understand that. Release it at the same time. There's no reason to gatekeep that. Will players just do the quest and then go do it? Why the fuck not? Why not?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The only thing is that you're letting more people do it at once. Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum. Hey. Stack means stack. That means go cuddle with your friends. Okay, watch the strafing run.
Watch your step.
That's casual right now. She's a bit weren't able to down the first boss in March last, right? Well, that's it. And I don't understand why we would force people to do that. Like, I don't get it. Like, think of the casual player. If a casual player has social media, you're gonna get it spoiled to you before it's available to you. Even if you are a decent raider. if you work during the daytime, you check your Twitter before you make it to sit down to raid. Oh well, sucks to be you that you're fucking employed. I don't understand that. How do I have the controller set up? Right here, look. Oh, it's dead. Hold on. That's on me. I had on stream. We watched it. We Googled it. We looked it up on the interwebs. I know that's making me sound older than I am. Asking what health frames. If so, no frames. No health frames. This is UI. Base UI. I just have them in different places because back when LVUI was really popular, so yeah, I know, dirty LVUI user. That's where I had it because that's where my vision goes. It's easier for my little eyeballs. Give me a second. We're gonna finish killing this boss, and then I'm gonna turn my PlayStation on. Okay, actually, hold on. We're gonna go. Gotcha!
Stack.
How did I get it upside down 3 times? There we go. I see. Alright, cool. Oh! Why are you doing this? Thank you. Please stop. That's because you did. So, first off, it's an add-on. It's a console port is what it's called. And what it does is exactly as you see. Is it gets a UI that works with controller that you can set up as you want.
Watch your step.
We're on.
AOE incoming.
Where is my...
Ads coming. Stack.
There we go. Okay, nice. No problem. So yeah, that's what it is. Setting it up is a bit of a bitch, but set it and forget it once it's up. If you already played Final Fantasy XIV, you know that this is comfortable as hell and actually quite easy. For Nox, yeah, that's base UI. I just have it moved into the corner, and I have some stuff bigger because my vision's not what it used to be. I won't lie to you. You know, it works for Classic? I don't know. Oh, you got a minute. Curse Forge. It's right on Curse, so if you're like, oh no, Pete, I better move this over because I don't know if it'll dox me. Never know. I can't see why it wouldn't. Which a lot of people are like, oh my goodness, why do you use add-ons in Classic? Are you kidding me? We use add-ons in Classic. We use them a lot. Oh, update. Let's see. Warcraft. Custom. It won't let me check, but I'm assuming that you're capable. I can't see why not. I mean, I don't know, Google it. Fuck it, why not? Console port on WoW Classic? Question mark. Yes, there you go. It's there.
Those weaklings made you overestimate your power. I made you remember it.
Whew, we're getting our butt kicked by the first boss. The DPS is complaining, my back hurts from carrying you guys. That's okay. You can get some good over-the-counter stuff for your back. It happens with age. They're not gonna troll me. Kill them with kindness. Look at matter. Okay, let's see. Won't help with the tic-tac-toe. I don't quite understand the tic-tac-toe. That's okay. That's where learning comes in. I will put you on my bar though, right here.
3, 2, 1. AOE incoming.
Here.
Answer coming.
Okay, so I see it. They're going to different... Okay. They're all in different holes. Look at it, under control.
Watch your step.
I don't know why I'm doing so poorly.
Watch your step.
Because I have no gear on? No, I have the acceptable gear.
AOE incoming. Adds to come.
Okay, I see, I see.
Step.
Is fire doing that bad right now? We'll check the DPS stats here in a minute. It could be a skill issue. Like, listen, I am not above having skill issues. Or just not having the AoE to do it. I am known for my good looks, not my AoE. At least not as a fire mage. I used to be. Not quite sure what that does, but like, hey. Yeah, I've got to look up what this boss does. He's like, there are times where I think I've got it figured out, and I'm like, nah, not a clue. I know the tank's bringing him to this square. I'm not sure why. Don't stand in that. Look for the staffing run.
Watch your step.
Alright, stand there. That's fine. Alright. Everyone's on the ads, so that's probably where I gotta be. Guild usually does it by even and odds groups, so which tanks. So I don't know what's going on at all. Okay. While waiting, let's go look up those DPS rankings. DPS rankings. Okay, Noxic, the kings and queens of it. DPS spec ranking. Raid boss real? Huh! Wow! Frost Mage is number 8. Arcane and Fire Mage is 24 and 26. There's a bit of a difference. Damn. It might be time, my friends. Message redacted. Oh, cool. Do you know?
Then do it. We'll meet
Okay.
up once you're done smiting off foes.
Basically, you you do a bunch of dodging things. That's fine. Soaking AoE from getting out of the way of the stampedes. I can do that. That's not so bad. Woof. The poor spec is like to the ground. It might be time, guys. I don't like it. I don't like being a Frost Mage, but it's like, oh, okay. To be fair, I like Frost more than I like Arcane. So, at least there's that. Do I still have Noxic up? Hold on. Let's go. That's at the highest eye level. Let's go down to like I-40. 240. Almost dead last. Love that for me.
She went missing soon after we entered the void.
Power grows in the belly of an ancient beast.
Alright, here we go. Let's get me on the board. Okay. I was curious. The next two oh boy. So your girl's getting a hard carry. Love that. I will do my best. Absolutely. That's how we're gonna function. I will not be an arsehole. Okay. They don't. You're making me miss rating. Big time.
Consume me, ancient one. Let your power engulf my mortal form. Come, great one. Feast on me. then let me become one with the void.
Oh no, why are you like this?
I need a partner.
Oh shit, they pulled him. Okay, cool, let's go. Let's see what he does. Okay. So wall boss like this, we are so used to doing them with Final Fantasy 14. Why am I dying? Shit. Alright, we know how to deal with this boss. Yep.
Watch your step.
No problem. Okay, so I'm not dead last. We're doing alright. One of the things that Final Fantasy XIV does, like you wouldn't believe, is teach you how to raid like this. To know what you're looking for and block the shit. So at least I'm not stepping in stuff. Didn't know 6-year-old Gothic still plays this kind of game. What? Did somebody hurt your feelings today? Does your bum hurt? Voidzilla, I love it. Very cute. No, Final Fantasy XIV at least teaches you how to do these things. Just look too old to play this game. Google exists. You know that, right? Like, people forget, like, Google is very real. You can Google the demographic of World of Warcraft players. At this point, though, if it's difficult for you, I'd recommend grass. Touch grass. The beam mechanic on this boss reminds me of Zeromus. Very fair. Like, very much so. Outside of the DPS check, this entire boss fight reminds me of Final Fantasy XIV by a lot. Your grandchildren play with it. Give me a second, I'll block the trolls. Oh shit, y'all are. Oh yeah, that's right, you can go this way. Here we go. Oh shit, we got no tanks. This is not gonna go well at all. It's not gonna go well for long. Do we get a B-res? Oh no, we're gonna be fine. We got it. No LB3. Reminders of the fundamentals of raiding. Dead DPS do 0. You gotta be aware of what you're doing. Oh, we got a tank down. That's not good. 6 minutes to... Alright, we gotta take these fuckers out fast. Come on, kill those things, yep. Shit. Shit. We're gonna be able to make that. Yep. How many breaths does he have? You have to do both sides. Alright, slam, no problem. The bugs have to die beside the wall to break it. Okay, I get it. Thank you. Can we wipe, please? No, I'm carrying you! Kidding. Oh no, that tank is down. If we can get a tank, we'll be alright. No, we're dead. I'm dead. I don't know about the rest of them, but I'm fucking dead. Okay. Where are you, Sayx? Oh no! You disappeared! How unfortunate! I have table. That was the enraged beam? Okay. Still not bad, considering half that raid was dead. I thought we did pretty good. Actually, to be perfectly honest, this boss is outside of the raging timer. Oh shit, I hit my lipstick. Outside of the raging timer, boss is easy as shit. Honestly. Like that one, avoiding the stuff, yeah, killing the bugs against the wall is something to learn, but like it's really not, definitely not the most difficult bosses I have ever done. I'm pretty happy with that one. First boss, a little bit more complicated. This one, nah, we got this. Under control, we got it. What's that one give? Primary stat increased by 8. I'm better at a kick in the head, right? Honestly, decent fight. I like this one. But it heavily reminds me of Final Fantasy XIV. Which, to be fair, that's why I figured out like where to stand, where not to stand, where to go relatively quickly.
1.
Slamming.
That's alright. Nice and early, that's fine.
Watch your step.
Alright, there we go. Keep going. Do you need both walls to die or just one? I wonder if there's a way to tell which way he was going. Gotta be. Holding the ball. Got it. They just revealed it. Awesome. Love that. It's like you're listening to me. You're not. We don't know each other, but yeah. Thank you, buddy. Friend, amigo, chum.
Slamming. Watch your step.
Come on. Alright, I've seen the ball. I got it. Understood. I absolutely love that this is how the bosses are now. That you have to pay attention to what the fuck's going on, not just go right.
Slamming.
My DPS may not be there yet, but like, baby girl, I ain't dead. I know what I'm doing. Well, I somewhat know what I'm doing. I'm not an expert. Oops, I ate that one in my face. My bad.
Watch your step.
Can we focus him on me? Or we have enough time? I don't think so. No, don't chance it. Killed things. It's the easy way. My guy, no, no, no. Best way. Haha! Who's paying attention now? First one here. Under control. Love that shit. Ooh, it's a... It is a need for now. Disenchant. Disenchant.
Void Elf. They stood with us while others fled. You owe them more than suspicion.
Of course they stood with us, only to bring us down from within.
Okay, that was good. I want the eggie. Don't have an eggie. Ooh, Saladar is the next one. Nice. Just double check something real quick. My goodness. Honestly, this has been fun. But yeah, like, I hate to admit it, but Final Fantasy XIV is what made me better at seeing stuff like that on the ground, seeing where to go, looking at the hints that the bosses lay out for you. And I mean that lovingly, like, it helped me become a better raider. Again, we see my damage. None of us are professionals here, but it very much did. And that's not a bad thing. That's how Warcraft raiding was built. It was built to rely on your tools. Where here, you rely on what you see. It's a different, different approach. But what it also shows you is that a lot of stuff that you thought was there before, a lot of the times when you were using those tools, they were already implementing that approach. I find that that's been a good help for a lot of other things as well.
I do not have a target.
So it's been good. What's that do? Oh, that's gotta be Evoker. I have not done anything with Evokers. I know. Like, what's that tell you? I guess Fallen King really is fitting for you.
I need a target. I do not have a target.
is it? My goodness, we've got another hour. Thanks to my kids not having school tomorrow. So. Salad bar. Hey, now. Because now it's all I'll know him as. Okay. Because I did the bad and took a drink. I know, bad feelings, but thirsty.
Oh, but it is all the power you desired. Far more than you can control.
Spare no pity for this fallen king. He has already chosen his fate.
My main is an Augment Evoker. I love the playstyle. I also... Listen, I would love a pure support character. Like, I think that's a fantastic idea, and I honestly think, like, Blizzard is working with something here. I don't think the community is ready for it. Because I believe they tried with the Evoker, and, like, there's some parts that did very well when it launched, and then some parts that didn't, because they were like, oh no, I'm so bad on DPS, no Evokers. Dude, the reason why you're doing so good is me. Like, the community is not ready. You know what I mean? What was the other song?
Target changed.
Also hides my awful yes. Okay, we got balls. Which, if we know Final Fantasy XIV and we know World of Warcraft, for some fucking reason nobody likes balls. Do not play with the balls. Okay, I think we gotta. Do we have to GPS the ball? Oh fuck yeah, we do. Okay. Yeah, they're hiding the boss from it, so it's gotta be good.
Watch your step.
That's a spiky ball. We don't want to play with the spiky ball. Again, for some reason, I don't know what Warcraft and Final Fantasy has against balls.
Target changed.
Orbs? Alright, let's go get my orbs. That's the closer one. I'm gonna blow that the fuck up!
Watch your step. Hard defense.
Alright. Tank taunt. We're doing a carousel. Alright, cool. We can do that.
Target changed.
Okay, we got some orbs. This one's close.
AOE incoming. Crowd control.
Awesome. Alright, here we go. I'm okay with DPS, but like, I'm not performing very well, and I don't know if it's skill, if it's gear, or if it's spec. The spec is low enough that like, it's a potential, okay? I don't like to say that out loud because I really like my spec, but that's a fact. Okay. Hold on, my guy. Gotta go kill that orb.
Watch your feet.
Here we go. Berserk for a minute. We got it. Under control, I think. I see it. Stop moving. Thank you. Oh, this is much easier. Oh yeah, that's not a problem. Excuse me. So this is the part that's gonna kill us. See if we don't hit the berserk timer. Alright, cool. Here we go. I should have the orbs back up again. Yep. Basically, I can pop the orbs on my combustion cooldown.
Target change. AOE incoming. Crowd control. Watch your feet.
There you go, gotcha. Alright, cool. Now we're back on this guy again. Got 3 minutes, still under control, I think. Oh shit, gotta move over that. There you go. That's something I like a lot better with Warcraft than Final Fantasy, though. I can move into the last second of when I see something. Oh shit, that's another fucking orb. I'm not ready for that. There we go.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
We got him. Woo! What's this? I want the toy. What are you?
Another story of a mortal asking for more than they can handle.
Oh yeah, I need that. Yeah, 18. Like I was gonna get that. Bella. Oh, I might get the toy. I might get the toy. Thanks, everyone. Everybody be nice, you know? Make friends. We're making friends today, okay? Make a friend. Don't be an arsehole. Solid advice. Oh, good. Wow. Holy shit. I went and looked at our streaming numbers and I think I almost pooped myself. We're gonna behave now, you know? Oh no! Really? You rolled a... Dude rolled a 95 on my 94. What a butt. Do we have time for another? I think we do.
These invaders are not protected by Zuljara. They've forfeited that right.
Fuck do you want?
Give them no ground.
Alright, let's get us queued up for the next one. Grade Finder. We did that one. Okay, now to kick this thing's butt. Holy macaroni, that was hard. Okay, so we gotta get 7 of these things. There's like 2 there. Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky, sneak. So yeah, that was fun. I did enjoy that very much. And like a few of those last bosses there. Very fun. And 1,000 gold for me! Don't need that. Let's go here. No. 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 Amen. What about here? What about here? What about here? Rep. Just rep. That's what we're gonna do. Alright, go to Harnir for that. Okay. Do I have time to go pee? Oh my god, I'll never get in. Never mind. We have time to do whatever the fuck we want because it's not happening. Let's try to see the last one and see if there's time for that. And while waiting, let's land this baby girl in... I'm doing the dance, so bear with me. We're gonna go pee no matter what. Like, preferably not here, you know? That's gross. Mm-mm. No. No, 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 no. Okay, bear with me. 2 minutes. We're going to be our... Oh, fuck, we're not going to be able to do that. Anyway, be right back. I'm back. I'm sorry to make you wait. I'm coming. I'm coming. I gotta be. I have to start behave like that because I want. Okay. We gotta figure this out. We do not have time to do another LFR. That's fine. That's okay. We got this. We're still gonna be having some fun. Cause listen, I have a gajillion shit we could do right now, right?
I want to know secrets among these latest arrivals.
Quite curious about that. Look at this mess. Oh, it's a cataloger. Fuck yeah, let's go do that. Peeves, what are you doing? Why are you not... I listen, I can hear you guys. Stop. Oh, the controller's not on, that's why. Take pictures of the wildlife? Are the wildlife like guards and shit? Because that's so funny to me. Oh no, the random people that are not guards. Okay, so that's like much better. Holy Christ! Maybe that's why my damage was so bad, guys, because I'm broken. Maybe, I don't know. God knows. Oh, it's the sneaky people I should be... Oh, I'm on Murder Row. Got it. I'm sure they could have come up with a better name though, like... You know? Maybe not call the citizens or like the non-citizen people not wildlife? I don't know, just a thought. Okay, okay, okay. Ooh, some rare peoples, I guess. I don't know. Were they diplomats? Ah. I need work to stop messaging me. Every time you guys hear the like obvious email on an obvious phone, that's work. And let me tell you, they could do that all day. For some fucking reason. I am not a surgeon. I am not important. You do not need to message me at all hours of the night. I assure you I'll be fine. You'll be fine. Okay, so here's what we are up to. Okay? We need to do a couple things. One, we need to go figure out what the fuck's in my mailbox. Because mail. I got mail. Two, we're gonna go put a piece of thingy on to the AH. Because money. Recovered item. Leather. Do I have a leather wearer? It's a raid finder. BOE. Baby girl honey bun, you are going to my alt. I don't have a leather wearer that it'll matter by the time they get that. Fuck yeah. Money. Okay, this is before due to warcraft. Bind on equip. BOE. Why is that a cool thing? Why do we like that? Because that means that anybody who uses it, it's not bound to them. Like something that's not bound means I can sell it. So we're gonna put it on the auction house and sell it and make some coins. And because it's a higher leveled item, she's gonna sell for a lot of coins. So when you go into raids and you get what's called a BOE that you don't need, obviously, like if you need it, use it. But if you don't need it, baby girl, you're gonna make some money. So that's like the goal here. Here, I'll show you what I mean. I'll show you. Okay, ready? Purple boots. Can't use them. I'm gonna put this thing on first. Gonna be like, oh, that's actually not too bad. $7.69. Y'all know why I did that. Ready? Oh, yes. See that? 45K honey buns. So I'm going to sell it for 42.69. 42.669. Y'all know why I did that. That'll sell immediately. That ain't gonna stay there long. Staying there longer than I thought it would. I honestly thought we'd be watching it be sold. I was gonna run out, run back. Just again, no, I see it sell. 42,000? Are you kidding me? Because even if I don't sell it, like I sell it the next day, it's gonna sell for a lot. Ah, fuck yeah! I love that. No matter what, I'm getting some coin. That's why we like BOE in this house. Big fan, big feckin' fan. We're gonna give this a second to cool its horses. With hair. We got her no, I thought I had to figure out one hair. One straight ones. Either way, while waiting for this to load, because it's being a bitch. Oh no, she's crashing. While waiting, subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's free. I do shorts and sillies all the time. There's actually one I put it today about living in Northrend, because I'm Canadian. We live in fucking Northrend. It's cool. Yeah, she's crashing hard. Close. Yeah, she's got a tendency to do that. So bear with me. Let's get Warcraft open. Baby. That fast, that easy. It was doing good. It wasn't crashing so much. For a while. Okay. We're back to our baby girl. This game sucks. If you think so, play another game. I'm not sure what to tell you. Don't play a game you don't like. Like, I don't know what's more complicated about that. I'm cute and raid. Oh, yeah. I don't want to be. Yeah, that's not going to work. 45-minute queue. No way we'll be able to do that for the end of stream. No way. Okay, what do we have here now? Do we have more mail? Lost currency. I love lost currency. Dawn crest. I have no fucking idea what those are. I won't lie to you. We'll figure it out, I'm sure. Okay, so this is the thing. Oh, wait, what's this? Okay, let's go cash that baby in, and then we're gonna switch specs. Because I want to see the difference. Actually, we should find some raid dummies and see what we do. Because that's the way, right? Like, I'd like to tell you that I'm...
Baladash, Nalanore. May the eternal sun guide you. Shorella.
Okay, I'll just pick up rowdy elements. You know... Okay, no, Peep, stop. You said you'd do something else. Let's go do something else. Let's go see the raid. Where are the raid dummies? Let me see. Rostrum, point of interest. There it is, training dummies. Perfect. Alright. So what we're looking for, okay. Alright, here we are. So we want the Dungeoneers. There should be a raid one. Normal. Raid. Okay, so that's to practice your tanking, that's your training. So let's watch to see what burst looks like. So I burst quite high. That's normal for a fire mage. It should fizzle out relatively quickly. And I already fucked up, so there you go. That's okay, we like human error. It happens. Now we should be fizzling. Now we should be sitting where we're supposed to be. So 25.6, 25, 25.4. $24 looks like the average on the low end. Alright, cool. Let's, we're gonna invis for a minute. And we're gonna wait 3 seconds so we get all our cooldowns back. Reset data. Okay, ready? We'll do it again, just to double check. Again, our burst is going to be big. That's normal. That's why we call it burst. Now some classes are better at burst, some are not, some are less. Some are better at moving around. This is okay at moving around, but like moving around is costly for me when it comes to damage. So we're having a bit of a better run here. I'm maintaining at about 25-ish. Okay. So let's try Frost. Now, I haven't done Frost in ages, so I'm going to show you guys what I recommend doing. Oh, let me go. Go to talents. We're going to deal with that in a minute. Okay? This is where I'm going. It's no secret. And when it comes to talents and all that, I don't even read them. I follow a website. You could be like, oh my goodness, Peeves, what do you do? Listen, take it from somebody who's played this game long enough to where I rated hardcore for a long time. I know. Fuck you doing up there. I know for a fact, okay, that when it comes to stuff like this, it's always been the case that for the top end raid guilds, they want to see you hit a standard. They want to, everybody's going to double check your things to make sure you fall in line. Which is fine. Okay? Again, I have no problem with none of that. All I'm telling you is that this is very... What the fuck? Go away. Very common. So, double check your stats. And I won't lie to you. I'm just going to go to builds and talents. They're going to tell me what's good. And I'm going to copy it word for word. Okay? So I'm going to put that on the other screen. We're going to do this together. Okay. 2, 2, 2. Here, we're going to grab that one. That one. 2 in there. 1 in there. 1 in there. In there. 2 there. No spell steal. Interesting choice. 1 there. Supernova. Remove curse. Glimmer. Shimmer. I get that wrong every time. What's that one? Yes, that makes sense. Yes, yes, yes. So that's stuff that you'll want on every mage, and some stuff you want specifically for this mage. Blink. 1. Ice barrier. Oh, that's actually a really good one. An extra charge for blink? Like, are you kidding me? Ice cold. That one. I'm still missing one. What the fuck, man? Did I miss something? Probably. 1. 1. No, there it is. No? 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 2. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. Nothing, nothing, nothing. 1. 1. 1. 2. Ah, there it is. Ka-chow. I need it 2, not 1. Perfect. We get that under control. Double check you guys saying anything. You guys can talk to me. We're good. Import the codes. Tommy, are you giving me like the cheat? Because I didn't know that was a thing. Import the codes. I am feeling so stupid at this moment. Is that a thing? So that's what I do, is I do the old-fashioned way. Oh shit, they look the same. Which one is it? Blizzard. Oh, they are the same. Son of a bitch. Oh god, your girl's stupid. That's okay though. You're allowed to be stupid. One. Oh, that was easy. One's across the board. Ka-chow. Skip. Ka-chow. The eyeball. Yes, I'm looking at the pictures. None of those. Okay, cool. Scroll down. The swirly. The helmet. This one. 1, 2. This guy. 1, 2. Nope. The center. Oh, yes. Glacial shatter. I know what that does. The water dude! I'll tell you a story about that in a minute. Is that feet? It's feet. Fucking great. We love feet. How am I missing 4? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Love that. Next! Hero talent. Which one do you want? Oh, it's the one with the Frostfire. Nice! That is a callback to when I played. Because your girl played during those times. Did I play the Frostfire Mage? No, I didn't. Imbued Warding. The fancy one. What do you? You're cute. Frostfire. The pretty one. What game is this? The World of Warcraft Super? Bottom left, drop down arrow, retail WoW. Yeah, retail World of Warcraft. You are correct. Bam! We are set. Let's kick some butt. Okay, so first things first, let's go look at our spell book. So this is where all our shit is. We need to know. Okay. Glacial Spike. Impales your target. That should go there. This does not belong there. Ice Barrier should probably go there. Blizzard is your AoE. I'd probably want that baby right here. Hold on. I want that in the same spot as the other one. Flurry. Unstriking. Ice Lance. Passive, passive, passive. The water dude. I need my water dude. I love my water dude. Okay. Mirror image, or keep her in the same spot. We know what she does. Pulses, stop moving. Thank you. Okay, that didn't change. Time warp. I want you here. You need time warp in like the worst place. I know that's silly, stupid, call it what it is. Put my portals. What are they called? Teleport. T. God, I'm dumb. That can stay up there. Okay. Polymorph. We don't need that on my bars. Where's time warp? Alter time should go here. What's the big cooldown for... Okay, so let's go. Now, if you're curious what I'm doing, let's go check it out. So that's what we're doing. Bear with me. Did I close the page? Because that would have been what? Stupid. Frost Mage. There we go. Bringing her back. Bringing it. Rotation. Okay. Single target. That's when you're raiding, your goal is single target. One big ass boss. Seems to make sense, right? Cool. So, at its most basic, spam Frostbolt. Well, that's easy. Let's go make sure it's on the bars. Start there, right? Okay, Frostbolt. A, B, C. Haha. No Frostbolt. We're doing really good. Let's go check, because I really feel like this guide is missing something very important. Ice Lance, Blizzard, yeah, Fingers of Frost, that all makes sense. Icicles. Oh, it's Frost Firebolt. My bad. We're gonna be popping that guy. Nothing. Frost. Frost Fire has 80% Fingers of Frost, Fingers of Frost. Okay. So it hasn't changed a whole lot, but bear with me, we're gonna go together. It's gonna be Frost Firebolt. There. Okay, precast Blizzard. Flurry to start cooldown. Time Warp. Okay. So basically speaking, and then follow your noble priority. Oh, Flurry to start cooldown. Single target priority. Alright. At the most basic, you're going to be casting that thing until you gain a proc. Ice, and then you cast Ice Lance. And zooms on stack. Okay. Let's go see what we can do with that. Again, not much has changed. Where's my Frost? I literally just had it. For Christ's sakes. Alright, Ray of Frost. Ebon Bolt. Is that in my list at all? I don't feel like it is. Get rid of that. Okay. N. Replaces Glacial Spike. Yeah, okay. That's...
I do not have a target.
Glacial Spike. I'm used to the old names. I'm just trying. Ice Lance has got to be on there. That's going to be our thing. Frozen Orb, Ray of Frost. That's fine. That's fine. Blizzard is here. Ice Cold. That's fine. Ice Lance is fine there. I believe outside of Ray of Frost, I have everything I need. think we're good to try it. I think we're good to give her a go. What do you guys think? I think we'll nail it. Like, listen, under control. So bear with me as we find ourselves a raid dummy. Let's go back here. Hey, buddy. Training dummy.
Sunwell's glory shine on you.
We're not gonna... Oh, shit, that's right. I gotta get my mount. Oh, no, now I gotta pick one. It's gotta be pretty. I wish you could, like, filter them by color. Spectral ponies. Some of these are not that pretty. Some of them are very pretty. Do we really want to go around in a helicopter? No. No. Luca, I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Is Lou okay? No. And one, it's currently bottom of the charts. Two, and I was the very honest answer, I don't like it. I know, that's like cliche. It's the one spec that I never liked. It's one of those, like, I had to play it in Cataclysm back when I was reading hardcore, because again, at the time, that mattered. And I found it to be, and I mean, again, this is humble opinion. It may not, you may not agree, and that's okay. I found it to be probably the most boring spec of anything. Oh, let's do that one. I like that one. Here. Perfection. Look how cute it is. I like it. It kind of Really? You're gonna give me some errors now? That's not very nice. It's not how you make friends here. Right there is where I was going. Okay, so this is the one. What I need first. What happened to my water dude? Oh no, he's here. Why are you there? I don't need you there. I need you there. What's this? Cold snap? I don't have it, I don't think. Cold barrier. Look if I cannot move this guy. Oh shit. Okay then. Can I tell you a secret? It hasn't changed at all. Oh my goodness. Nothing at all. Alright, so it is at the moment. Wait a second. What are you doing? Huh. Little butthole. Pet. Assist. There we go. At least you're attacking shit now. Actually, where's my invis? Let's go back. Greater invis. I'll shove that on there. Put you somewhere here. Alright, let's... Oh shit, that was the wrong button. Alright, let's reset. Reset completely. Walk away. Come right back. Why you like this? Water dude. I'll reset the data. I want to take all that stuff off. Okay. Come here. Alright, give it a go. Okay, ready? This is how this should... I'm still watching my buttons really closely, so like... Okay, so we're starting to get a little bit more consistent with it. And the consistency is good, not a lie. Alright, we're consistently pulling 25.5. I'm gonna have to go frost, ain't I? It's more fun than it was. How do I put, like, is that a safe bet? You know what I mean? I like having a water dude though. When I was young, okay, I used to play when I was young. When my kids were young. I would play Hearthstone. And I would, of course, play as a mage, because, you know, I do nothing better in life. What I do? We're back through rotation. Anyway, I used to play Hearthstone, and I had a young kid. Now my son, as a young boy would do, would watch mom and be like, "Oh, what are you doing?" Playing Hearthstone. "Oh, what's that?" "That's my little water dude." So he would get excited when I would play Hearthstone because he could get to watch the little water dude. So I do have like a little soft spot in my soul for the little water dude. Hold on. You go here. We're gonna try it again. Then we're gonna go look at what the let me watch this, see how that does. It might just be the shitty mage, you know what I mean? Now watch how low it gets. Alright, we're starting to get a little more consistent. Okay, alright. Go. It's a bit of a dance, and I think DPS is like that, period. It's a dance. Once you know rotations, it's pretty easy peasy. Just keep going. So yeah, on the low end, I'm about a K more DPS, but I'll have better AoE by far. So it is a more useful mage. You know what? Maybe it's time for a change. Okay, cool. Let's go back. Okay, now here's the last thing I want to check. So I want to make sure we understand it a little bit. Basically, it hasn't changed from how I used to play it back in fucking Kata. It's just, in fact, I would argue it's the exact same. There's one extra button. Anyway, let's see. Easy mode. Stat priorities. The next one we go look up. Mastery, crit, haste. Mastery, and then crit. So when we're looking for gear, what's better or worse, if they're around the same, you want more mastery. Got it. Intel trumps everything, though. If there's more intel, grab that. Every single motherfucking time. And then finally, let me double check something. Best gear in slot. Overall, best in slot. Yeah, we're not gonna. Where to get it. I mean Skyreach. Anyway. That's a dream. I'm not going to get that best in slot pretty much ever. So we're good. We are so good. Either way, don't forget to subscribe to the channels because we're going to have to end it for the night. Listen, we had a good time. We 2 LFRs. We got to see my baby girl Sylvanas, which mixed feelings, but I understand why, so it's fine. We got to do the story, which story is pretty good outside of that, so I'll probably make a video on it because I really like the subject on it. Either way. And we get to respec and have some fun. So, in the meantime, check out my channel on YouTube. Subscribe. There's shorts almost every day. There's always something going on. Something funny, something nerdy. And again, I try to upload larger videos here and there. I'll be back next week on Monday playing what? World of Warcraft. And in the meantime, well, thank you so much for being here. Have yourselves a legendary night. And I can't wait to see you guys again on Monday.